код, моя воля, мой закон.
A cold Thursday morning. A husband's errand of mercy. He wanted fresh air for his wife, a patient at Vista Medical Center East. He stepped onto the second-floor roof. A chill ran down his spine. A figure lay in the snow. It was a woman. She wore only a hospital gown and underwear. Her skin was deathly pale. He rushed back inside, heart pounding. He alerted the staff. The woman was Chelsea Adolphus, missing for a month, found in the most unthinkable way. Frantic activity erupted. Medics rushed to the roof. They worked feverishly, desperately trying to revive her, but it was too late. Chelsea Adolphus was gone. Her body temperature a mere 50 degrees. Hypothermia, the preliminary cause of death. How could this happen? How could a patient go missing from a hospital? And for a month? The questions hung heavy in the air. The hospital, Vista Medical Center East, was in shock. A patient found dead on their roof. After a month, it was a nightmare. A public relations disaster. The news spread like wildfire. Reporters descended on the hospital. Cameras flashed. Microphones were shoved into the faces of hospital staff. Everyone wanted answers. But the hospital had none to give. The discovery sent shockwaves through the community. A young woman, gone. Failed by the very institution meant to heal her. The tragedy raised a chilling question. If it could happen to Chelsea, could it happen to anyone? Chelsea Adolphus, a vibrant 28-year-old, was admitted to Vista Medical Center East in January 2025. A head injury, a routine admission. She was last seen on the hospital's security footage, leaving her room around 2 a.m., the day after her admission. She vanished into the early morning darkness. Days turned into weeks. Chelsea's family was frantic. They plastered missing person posters all over town. They contacted the police. They pleaded for help. The hospital, however, remained strangely silent. They had no answers, no explanations. Chelsea's family refused to give up hope. They organized searches. They prayed for her safe return. They clung to the belief that she was still alive. But, deep down, a seed of doubt began to grow. How could a hospital lose a patient? Where could she be? The answer, when it finally came, was more horrifying than they could have imagined. The discovery of Chelsea's body exposed a series of alarming failures at Vista Medical Center East. How could a patient go unnoticed for a month? How could she end up on a roof, in the middle of winter, wearing only a hospital gown? The hospital's silence spoke volumes. They offered no explanation for Chelsea's disappearance, no apology for their failure to protect her. Their silence fueled the growing outrage. The public demanded answers. Vista Medical Center East had a troubled past. The hospital had lost its trauma center designation just last year. Critical services were deemed deficient. Financial troubles plagued the institution. Unpaid taxes, mounting bills, and staff furloughs painted a bleak picture. The absence of designated sitters for at-risk patients, a cost-cutting measure, now seemed like a cruel irony. The hospital's CEO, Kevin Spiegel, expressed devastation, but his words rang hollow. He requested the removal of the Lake County coroner from the investigation, citing a personal vendetta. His actions spoke louder than his words. They reeked of desperation, a desperate attempt to control the narrative. Chelsea's family, devastated and enraged, filed a wrongful death lawsuit. They pointed to the hospital's negligence, their failure to monitor Chelsea, their failure to notice her absence, their failure to find her. The lawsuit also alleged a cover-up. The hospital's initial claim: Chelsea was found unresponsive outside a Family Dollar store. A blatant lie, an attempt to deflect blame, to protect their reputation, at the expense of the truth. Multiple investigations were launched. The Waukegan Police, the Illinois Department of Public Health, the Lake County Coroner's Office, all seeking answers, determined to uncover the truth behind Chelsea's tragic death. The hospital's failings were now under intense scrutiny. The tragedy of Chelsea Adolphus served as a stark reminder of the importance of accountability in healthcare, the devastating consequences of negligence. The fight for justice for Chelsea had just begun.
I accept, это мой код, моя воля, мой закон. Нет пути назад, это факт, я иду вперед. Каждый шаг, акт, мир меня не сломает. Каждый день новый старт, я выбираю быть сильным. Каждый миг я беру с собой, я принимаю.